Nigeria is going to be tested like they have never been in this tournament. This is the final and ultimate test. As for me, that is what it is, the final test. You might say, yeah, this is not the final, this is the semi-final, but to me, it feels more like this is the final test. Because the odds they are stacked up against Nigeria, this is the host nation. So Nigeria will be playing inside a stadium where, let me just say, it might be impossible to see a Nigerian supporter in that stadium. It might be very, very difficult to see. Maybe just the fan club. That's it. The entire stadium, they will all be chanting against Nigeria. Just imagine that. It's going to be very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult for Nigeria in terms of the support. But as for me, I've said it in the past. I believe the Super Eagles of Nigeria, we are the best team in this current AFCON. But nevertheless, I feel like Morocco is a kind of a team that is very difficult to beat them. Just you need to understand the last time that this Moroccan team, the last time that they lost a game was in the last Nations Cup against South Africa. They lost 2-0 in the quarterfinals against South Africa. I think Rabat was red carded in that game. This is 22 games ago, 22 matches without a defeat. In fact, they have just managed two draws. This is not as if maybe they are playing draws. No, no, that's not it. Just two draws. The last draw that they played was in this tournament against Mali, and they have only conceded just one goal against that same Mali. Before that, before conceding that goal against Mali, I think the last time that they conceded a goal was in the World Cup qualifier against Niger Republic. It ended 2-1 in favor of Morocco. That is as far back as last year match. So you could see maybe like 12 matches after before they conceded another goal. This is the opponent that we are going to face. This is not me saying that Nigeria is going to lose the game. No, I feel like it is possible for us to win the game. That's what my heart tells me as a Nigerian fan. But the reality on ground is the stats. And these stats are against us. This Moroccan national team, 22 games without a loss. It's going to be difficult. That is why I'm saying, as for me, this feels more like the final. Crowd will be against you. The stats are against you. You know, conceding just one goal in the whole tournament. You know what happened in the game that Nigeria played against Tunisia? It was a basket case of a match. And then but since then, Nigeria we have a kind of solidify at the back, especially in the game. You saw what happened against Algeria. I am confident in this four backline. This our backline. The four men in the back. I'm confident in their ability. Ibrahim Diaz is arguably one of the best players in this tournament, and he might finally go on and become the best player in the tournament. That is if they can if they can pass through Nigeria, which I'm praying that is not going to happen. But if eventually they do it, I think he's going to be the best player from this tournament, and this might translate into him, becoming the African best or whatever. Ibrahim Diaz, yeah, he's the highest goal scorer in the tournament. 5 goals for him, no assists. Followed by Victor Osimhen, 4 goals with 2 assists. Ibrahim Diaz has scored in the 5 matches that Morocco has played. 5 matches. In all, he has scored one goal in each of those matches. So he is consistent. That is what you need to know. So my prayer in this game is that Nigeria, we need to score in the first half. We need to score them in the first half. To at least when we score them now, pressure will be more on Morocco to deliver because they are the host nation. They are playing in front of their fan. So we need to give them something to worry about. What I don't want is Nigeria to first of all concede. Nigeria, please do not concede any goal first. So we need to score them first. If we score them, then the game will be more open. But I don't think Morocco is going to play defensively against Nigeria. I think this is going to be a free-flowing football. That is what we are going to see. It's going to be free-flowing football. And I know the Super Eagles will come out on top on this one. And I pray and I hope so.